Hi guys, welcome back again to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kendi. So today we are going to do a short interesting video. So I'll be preparing some matoke, and matoke is simply like the green bananas, potatoes and all that you're going to see from the video. So I'll just show you the ingredients that I'll be using. I hope you're going to enjoy the video, and kindly remember to like, share and subscribe. It really helps with the growth of this channel. I really appreciate each and every support that I receive. Let's go to the kitchen and prepare our meal. So let me take you through the ingredients that I'll be using today. We have some potatoes and green bananas there. That is tomato, blended tomato. You can decide to use cubed tomatoes, that is okay. And then we have some coriander leaves there. I usually separate the leaves and the stalks, so I'll show you where we have the stalks. So that is coriander or dania, that the green one. And then I have my cooking oil there. Yeah, this one. We have some carrots cubed. We have meat cleaned. I've cleaned it with vinegar, so, and dried. For the spices, this is garlic powder. This is red pepper, salt, and bay leaves. And then let me show you the others. In the pot or in the sufuria, I have some onions and the stalk, the dania or coriander stalk. I prefer to have the onion and the stalks cooked together. So let me light the fire and then we start. Now that our fire is on, I'll go ahead and add some cooking oil. Just cook the onions and the coriander. We're going to give them time to cook. I've not used a lot of oil because our meat is a little bit oily, or rather our meat has some fat. So we're going to let this cook, then we move to the next step. So as you can see, our onion and the coriander stalks are cooked. So I'll go ahead and add our meat. And this is beef. Then I'll go ahead and give it a good stir. So this is how the beef is after stirring. And remember, our beef is not boiled. So the advantages and disadvantages of both, but I prefer, sometimes I pre-boil or use it when it's not boiled. So what I'm going to do is add the spices and then I cover the beef. So I'll first go in with the bay leaf and then I add my spices and then stir again so that each and every part of the beef gets to have a hint of the spices. So let me start and then I'll show you how it looks. So after stirring, this is what we have. I'm going to give it a minute or two so that the meat can absorb the spices that I've used. If you use this method where you let the fresh beef absorb the spices, it's much juicier compared to boiling. Pre-boiling your beef with the spices. So the main disclaimer is just ensure your meat is well cooked if you're using this method. So let's give it a minute. Don't go far so that it doesn't stick. Although in our case I can see ours is still okay, but I'll be around. So as you can see, the beef is almost sticking on the pot somehow. So I just add some water, not much. So this is what I've used. It's very small to measure the water. So don't put a lot of water. And then if you remember, our main aim is to ensure that the beef is well cooked. So what I'm going to do is cover it and let it continue cooking. So this is 4 minutes later, although it depends with the heat that you're using. So let me say this, as soon as you notice that the water that you added has reduced, then go ahead and add the blended tomatoes. So we're going to add our blended tomato. And let's stir again. Don't worry about what is sticking on the side. So we're going to let this cook for a few minutes, and then I'll go ahead and add the carrots. Once it starts boiling, go ahead and add your carrots. And then add your carrots, and then follow that with potatoes and the bananas. So I've added bananas and potatoes. I'm going to stir. I've stirred the food, and as you can see, it's boiling. So we're going to, since we want our potatoes and the bananas and carrots to cook, we are going to add water. And disclaimer, just add enough water to cook the potatoes, carrots, and bananas. And then something else is, once the food is ready and you add water, it messes up with the flavors. So it's advisable to add enough water during the initial stages. So as you can see, it's boiling. Let me add enough water to cook the potatoes, carrots, and bananas. So let me do that. That is enough. I'm not going to add any more water. This will be enough to cook everything and have just a little, not much, stew or soup. So let's see how the food is cooking. Look at that, so delicious. And the soup is very thick, very thick. This is why I was saying you have to put enough water during the initial stage, so that you don't have to add water. So since this, you're going to have the food like this, no accompaniment. Although if you want an accompaniment, that is okay, but for us we prefer to have it as it is. So we won't need to add some water. This soup is enough. So what I'm going to do is add the coriander or dhania bits, and then we cover. Remember to remove your bay leaves when you're serving. Then we switch off fire and we cover the food. Don't worry about the dhanias, we are going to cook with the steam. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, you've learned something, and remember to like, share, and subscribe. It helps with the growth of the channel, and subscription is free.